Welcome to Jersey Matters. I'm Larry Mendte. On this week's show, we are in Washington, D.C. as our new representatives to Congress are sworn in. We'll also talk to the minority leader in the state assembly, John Bramnick, about a tumultuous time in Trenton. And have you ever had Joe Tea? It's an iced tea that's popular around the world, and it had its start in a pickup truck in New Jersey. But we begin in Trenton. Hearings again this week in the Katie Brennan case. A woman who works for the Murphy administration says she was raped by another member of the administration, and she claims her superiors did nothing about it. Here's Dawn Stensland-Mendte with the best coverage in the state of the hearings. Dawn.
New developments and new details in the scandal that is rocking the Murphy administration. So this week, public hearings continue as scheduled, but also this week, the alleged victim filed a lawsuit claiming the Murphy administration bungled her case, even tried to silence her. Katie Brennan's lawsuit filed this week in Superior Court raises new questions in the sex assault scandal that is plaguing the Murphy administration. During hearings this week, lawmakers appeared frustrated and sometimes flabbergasted while trying to get answers from high-ranking members of Murphy's inner circle. Most admit they knew something, while claiming the governor knew nothing.
A serious crime had been told to you and what your obligations were to do with that information.
I didn't review the policy after I spoke with Katie.
Do you think you should have reviewed that policy?
I spoke to Matt, and Matt told me that no further action was necessary.
See, I find that statement very disturbing, that there's nothing more to do. You keep repeating that.
As with the first two investigative hearings in late 2018, this week's hearings revealed once again multiple people close to Murphy in his campaign, transition, and administration were told of the alleged sexual assault against 31-year-old Katie Brennan. Yet, despite the allegation, the campaign staffer she accuses of raping her, Albert J. Alvarez, was hired by the administration and even given a $30,000 raise at a yearly salary of $140,000 a year by the time he resigned in October of 2018 when the Wall Street Journal broke the story. Alvarez's newly hired boss, Lizette Delgado Polanco, was one of the few left in the dark and blindsided.
How did you feel as a woman that a man knew and another man that you're with had a sexual allegation against him?
Assemblywoman, as you know, I have spent my whole entire professional career fighting for women's rights, women's issues, the underprivileged and the underserved and underrepresented in the state. Could I have used a heads up? Absolutely. Did I feel disappointed? Absolutely. But I can't change what they did. Well, the only thing I can do is put the measures in place as the new CEO to ensure that no one ever has to endure that in that workplace, at least the one I am in charge in.
When asked if she agreed with Alvarez's statement of how and why he resigned,
you would question the credibility of Mr. Alvarez regarding what he stated occurred between you and he on October 2nd regarding the resignation letter.
Absolutely, sir. That is not what happened.
I think the biggest problem here is everybody kind of knew something that was going on, but no one ever really wanted to take ownership, right? Because when you take ownership of something, people are not always going to like what the outcome is. And it seems that some people knew what was going on, but yet said, well, you know what, I told so-and-so, now it's out of my hands. No one really wanted to take ownership. Nobody ever followed through on what needed to be done.
Alvarez has claimed it was consensual. Murphy calls Brennan brave and claims he did not know, while his top staffers pass the blame. Meantime, Brennan's newly filed lawsuit is seeking damages and emergency relief that bans the state from enforcing a confidentiality order against her as part of a new investigation into her after she testified that she felt professional backlash since going public with her rape allegation. The committee has not ruled out calling Governor Murphy to testify.
I think puts a very bad shadow on the whole administration, all the way to the top, that a newspaper had to bring this down. And now we have somebody from the campaign in a major position, second in command of a department of over 800 employees, and Ms. Brennan is a part of that. So it's all very disturbing to me.
Again, Al Alvarez has denied these allegations, but the criminal case has now been transferred to the Middlesex County prosecutor looking into possible criminal charges. As for public hearings here at the State House, they will continue, and we will be here. Reporting for Jersey Matters, I'm Dawn Stensland-Mendte.
All right, thank you, Dawn. We, of course, will continue our coverage of the Katie Brennan hearings as they continue. But coming up right now on Jersey Matters, how does the minority leader in the State Assembly feel about the Katie Brennan case? Our interview with John Bramnick when Jersey Matters continues.